Hello everyone. Tonight's topic we're going to talk about why it's important to remember someone's name. People like to be called by name. It makes a great first impression. It makes the encounter seem meaningful. It helps open doors and it helps build rapport. And it acknowledges that they're special and of value to you that you remembered their name. So why do we forget? The reason that we forget is because we're bad listeners. So make a point to create a good listening habit. We are not intentional about trying to remember. So when you go into a meeting, a social networking event, anywhere you go, make an intention to try to remember their names. We also, we're stuck in our story of, I'm not good at remembering names. And we don't put the effort out there to remember. So here's just some quick tips to help remember names going forward. 1, set the mindset. Believe it's important. Change your mindset. 2 is listen. Listen intently. 3, repetition. Say the name multiple times during the conversation. If Bob introduces himself during the conversation, say, for example, have you always worked in IT, Bob? At the end of the conversation, saying, it was nice meeting you, Bob. Try to say the name at least 3 times during the conversation to help ingrain that name in there. Another thing is associations. So create the visual picture. Is their name Sally? Is Sally the same name as your sister? Is their name Cliff? Cliff like a mountain. Can you associate it with a mountain? Does Barb have blue eyes? And associate Barb with the blue eyes. See the picture. Make that visual. Think about their features. You could also rhyme. Maybe Terry can be Terry Berry. Make the visual. See the picture. Also, another thing you can do if you forget is during the conversation, casually ask them if they have a business card with them. And take a quick look at that card. Get that name again. Look at the face. Look at the name. Make that connection. And other thing you can do is ask somebody, another friend or somebody in the group that might know them, and ask them for their name. And you can use that as a little cheating method if you don't know. Another thing you can do is if you are talking with them one-on-one and a third person comes up, you can make the introduction to that third person and then let them introduce themselves to that person, and ideally they're going to do the same back and you will have a chance to hear their name again. So take the time. Remember always the famous quote from William Shakespeare. You guys have probably all heard this one about there is no sound so sweet as the sound of one's own name. We like to hear our name. Use it in emails, use it in correspondence to your customers and clients. When you call them, call by their first name. If you leave a meeting or business networking event, write down some notes on the back of that card or on a piece of paper that you can remember who that is next time you make contact and the next time you do follow up. So, in conclusion, just make a choice and set an intention to remember their name. And I challenge you to change your story and come up with a new affirmation that says, I am good at remembering names. I am good at remembering names. I am great at remembering names. Have a good night. Bye.